Hello, welcome. I'm Susan. This is a comeback yoga class. Comeback Yoga is a nonprofit, and we offer yoga and meditation classes to people who are serving in the military right now and people who have served in the military, to veterans, and to all of their friends and families. Well, we support that community and offer these classes through live streams, through YouTube channel, through in-person classes all across Colorado. We're on PBS, and you can go to our website, comebackyoga.org, find out more about us and how you can be part of our community. And if you have any questions about these resources, you can go to our website and contact our staff. They're amazing and very knowledgeable. They can help you um, determine what resources are best for you and help you get connected with those things. So I hope you'll do that. For our class, let's get started. We've got a focus right now in comeback yoga classes of the breath, and it's a really broad topic. Um, Breathing, of course, is um, such a really powerful tool of yoga. There's a whole um, there's a whole part of yoga that is just breathing exercises and breath awareness and meditation exercises to do with your breath. It's really big deal, um, and a really important tool of yoga. And this class is also uh, a little bit more focus on the lower body. So let's start sitting. If you have a little companion, maybe they're in your lap and you can get some comfort and ease from your companion who our pets love it when we get down on the floor, right? But yeah, let's take a moment, look around your space, get yourself settled in, give yourself the best possible, um, most comfortable seat you can find. You know, maybe sitting on a chair, maybe you're sitting on the floor, maybe your legs are folded up, or maybe they're stuck out in front of you or to the side. You're choosing that. And let's become aware of our lower bodies. I think about my lower body as from kind of like my hips down to the floor. You can rock a little bit on your sit bones, move your legs a little bit, move your feet and your toes a little bit. As you inhale, lengthen out your torso, lift up through your head, slightly tuck your chin so you're kind of pointing the crown of your head up towards the ceiling, get a little taller. And exhale, soften into your sit bones and let your lower body get a little bit heavier. Then inhale and do that again. Lengthen up. You're pointing the crown of your head up towards the ceiling. Then exhale, sink into your lower body and let your lower body get soft and heavy. Move through your feet. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, buddy. Sorry. Now stick one leg out to the side and we'll do that again. We'll do a big inhale. Keep one hand down on your leg. Take your other arm out to the side behind you. Big inhale, stretch out. Exhale, cross and put your outstretched hand back on your hand that's on your leg. So your hands start on your outstretched leg. Take one away. Inhale, stretch wide, reach back. Exhale, put your hands back together on top of your leg. We'll do one more like that. Big inhale, stretch out and reach. Exhale, hands back onto your leg, and then bring your outstretched leg back in and hold on to it and rock your leg, cradle it in your arms. And put the sole of your foot on the floor and bring the inside of your knee down towards the floor. You're kind of rolling onto the inside edge of your foot. So your legs are bent, and turn away from your legs. So my legs are pointing over towards the right and I'm turning towards the left. Both hands on the floor. Let's switch sides. One leg out in front of you, and you can move through your foot, kind of stuck out to the side here. And we'll take a big inhale, sweep one arm out behind you, and exhale, close it down, hands back, one on top of the other. Inhale to open, and exhale to close. We'll do one more like that. Inhale, and exhale. And bring your outstretched leg in towards you. You can hold on to it and rock your leg a little bit. And then put your foot on the floor. Roll your inside of your knee down towards the floor. So both legs are kind of folded, one on top of the other. And then we're turning away from the direction your legs are pointing in. Both hands on the floor if possible. And then we'll square. Let's turn and come down onto our backs. And once you're on your back, you can stick one leg in the air, press out through your heel, take both hands up towards the ceiling. So you've got one leg stuck in the air, one foot on the floor with your knee bent. And this is kind of a balanced core exercise. We'll take a big inhale. On your exhale, let your arms come out wide, and your leg that was sticking up towards the ceiling, let it come out to the side. Keep your other knee pointing up. And a big inhale. Bring yourself back into center, and exhale. Switch feet, arms come down. Inhale, arms up, one leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, arms out wide, one leg out to the side. Try to keep your other knee pointing up towards the ceiling as well. Inhale, come back to center, and exhale, everything comes down. Let's do that again. Lots of strength in your core, strength in your limbs. It doesn't really matter if you inhale or exhale on which counts, but you can kind of let that happen in your body. And stay in close contact with your breath. You're using your breath as a tool for awareness and also for strength in your core. Now let's bring both arms and both legs up towards the ceiling. We'll take a big inhale. Start to bring your thumbs overhead towards the floor and start to bring your heels forward towards the floor. Big inhale. And then exhale, bring your hands and your feet back up towards the ceiling. We'll do one more like that. Inhale, stretch, arms overhead, legs coming forward. And exhale, hands and feet pointing up towards the ceiling. And just plop your feet back down onto the floor. Take your arms overhead or out to the sides if that's better for your shoulders. Big inhale. Exhale, curl up. You can take your hands down towards the tops of your legs. And an inhale, your head, your arms, everything comes back down towards the floor. Let's bring one knee in towards your chest. You can hold on to your leg by putting your hands at the back of your thigh. Take your other leg long along your mat. And if you want a little extra work here, you can float your leg above the floor a little bit, or you can keep it resting on the floor depending on how it feels in your body. You can use your breath as a tool to kind of decide. If you're working real hard, then Maybe you want to work real hard. You can make those choices. And then we'll switch sides, one leg in toward your chest and the other leg long. Again, it could be floating above the floor or it could be resting on the floor. And you're using your breath as a cue to figure out how you want to proceed. And we'll switch again. One leg in toward your chest, other leg long. And switch one more time. One leg close toward your torso, the other leg stretching out away from you. Then bring in both legs in toward your chest, knees bent, feet kind of floppy, placing both feet onto the floor. Let's walk feet out a little bit and let your knees wing from one side to the other side. If you're rocking on the soles of your feet, let's do an inhale to come to center and an exhale to let your legs move to one side, knees point to one side. Inhale to come back to center. Exhale, your legs swing over to the other side. This is going to slow it down quite a bit, depending on how fast your breath cycle is moving. And you're moving with your own breath. Just let your breath be the inspiration for the start of the movement. Your inhale starts a movement, and then your exhale starts a movement. The next time you're in center, you can leave your knees pointing up towards the ceiling. Let's take hands behind your head, press down into your low back and float your rib cage. You're holding your head in your hands. Keep it nice and keep your neck a little bit less, give your neck a little bit less work. Hands assisting that. And lower everything back down towards the floor. Let's turn a little bit. Take a little extra stretch. Turn over to your side. We'll lift ourselves back up to a sitting position. And we'll come into a table position. Doing the tiger stretch, shifting onto one knee and taking your other foot, bent knee, up towards the ceiling. And putting both knees down, we'll lift up into a kneeling position. Roll through your shoulders, and then we'll switch sides. Hands on the floor, one knee on the floor. Take your other foot up towards the ceiling, bent knee, pushing like you were going to put your footprint up on the ceiling. And both knees down. We'll come into a kneeling position. Hands on the floor. Tuck your toes under, straighten your legs, and we'll come into downward facing dog position. Hands spread out, toes spread out, heels pressing down towards the floor, just focusing on your inhales and your exhales here in your downward facing dog. And then letting your knees come back down to the floor. We'll come up into a kneeling position. One more time, and put your hands on your upper glutes. Spread across your collarbones a little bit. Bring your gaze up to where the wall and the ceiling meet. And we're in our camel pose. And we'll come into a forward fold. You can do that any way you want to. I just kind of rolled over on my feet and rocked back and stood while my upper body is folded forward. And I have my elbows on the tops of my legs to support my low back. You can do that too. Put your hands on the fronts of your legs and we'll come all the way up to standing position. And once you're standing, you can walk your feet out a little bit, move through your shoulders, hands together, sit back into a chair pose. Inhale to reach up and reach out. Exhale, turn your palms down, hinge forward. Pull your thumbs by your shoulders or reach forward and sweep around 2 big circles in your arms, hands together at the center, and sit back all the way back. Big soft inhale breath through your nose and exhale through your mouth. And one more inhale and exhale. And you can let your arms come down by your sides and give a little shake to your hands. Move through your body and observe any feelings, sensations that you might be experiencing from stretching, rolling around, and gradually making your way up to standing position. Mm. And you can place your hands together, big soft inhale breath through your nose, and exhale through your mouth. So from here, you can make your way back down onto the floor and maybe take a little rest, or you could go on about your day. Maybe you'd like to do a little meditation practice. If you have any questions, if you need anything, you can go to our website, comebackyoga.org. And I hope you'll come back to this class, but we've got lots and lots of classes that are available to you. And I do hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day. And I'll see you next time.